What is going on, everybody? The boys are back for another exciting episode of the Piledriver podcast. I'm your co-host, Dean the Big Dog Samples, followed by the Mike, the best in the world, Alan. We are coming off hot off of another wonderful night brought to you by NEOPro Wrestling. NEOPro Revenge went down last night in Canton, Ohio, at the Stark County Fairgrounds, and just like NEOPro won, another banger. We
delivered, 110% delivered.
I'm just going to go straight out the gun right here and just say it's another 5 out of 5 Piledriver show.
5 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.75. My only downside of the show last night was that Izzy Lambert, I don't know what's going on with Izzy Lambert. I don't know why he's upset. I understand he wants a match. That was made clear last night. But, like, what did Bray do? He just, I don't know. I get it, crazy rock star style. He's going about it the wrong way, in my opinion. It wasn't a bad part to the show. I'm not saying it was that. Like, it didn't disrupt the show. It was fucking awesome. He whacked the shit out of Bray McKenzie real hard with that kendo stick.
Yeah, he did.
But Bray clearly had something to say, and he wanted to address the fans. And Izzy Lambert showed up out of left field.
Before he could even get a word in.
Yeah, causing the ruckus.
I think Bray was going to say something about his loss to Beastman.
From a fan standpoint, maybe it's just me being critical. Well, I wanted to hear what Bray had to say at least a little bit. Maybe he wanted to talk shit to Izzy Lambert.
I think he wanted to address the crowd about his loss to Beastman.
Okay, that's true. I mean, he put on a solid showing against Beastman. But again, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I just didn't. It was I don't understand what Izzy Lambert's doing at this point.
Yeah.
He got, banned from the arena. Somehow he made it in the arena. Yeah, somehow he was able to, show up. So we need something. I don't know. I'm hoping for maybe a payoff here is what I'm looking for, I guess. I want Izzy Lambert. This would have been a perfect time, in my opinion, for somebody to come out and set up a match. He wants a match so bad. Put him in a match. Put him in a match with NEOPro's biggest, baddest MFer there is, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell him find a partner and make him go against Warhorse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But, like, he's just going to keep... What I'm saying is he's just going to keep causing disruptions at this point. Give the man a match and let him prove himself. He wants to prove, he wants to show himself. He wants to show that he can do it. Yep. Get him in here, right? Makes sense, in my opinion.
I agree.
Other
standards coming up in September.
Other menial things. I got yelled at by Cash Inc. I didn't get yelled at the first show, so I was supporting my people. I was loving Cash Inc. Ken yelled at me.
But you were also loving Dontavio. And
we knew he was going to come over and give us a hug. I said it last week.
How about
everybody have fun. Everybody have fun.
How about the pop for Dontavio?
Dontavio. Yes. Pop was phenomenal.
And
I saw way more Dontavio shirts than I thought I was going to see coming in. Like, I knew he was coming back. We knew he was doing his thing. But, like, the presence for him was there. It was, Canton's own.
He looks fantastic. The energy he brought, dude killed it.
Dude. Okay. We're going to talk
He said when he was back on the pod the last episode, he said he'd been putting in the work, and it showed, man. He killed it. Love the new merch.
So
love it all, man.
5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 again from Dean. They're at a perfect 10 so far, NEOPro. They're sitting at a 9.75 total for me for both shows. You can't be mad. I'm not mad at that at all. No. I'm sitting front row. Those are my seats. Mark those down. Let me know. NEOPro. Shoot your boy a message. I'll pay extra to put my name. Those are my seats right there. I want those every time. I love those seats. Oh, I want to be the WWE guy in the green shirt at NEOPro Wrestling.
Oh, the one that sits in the same spot every pay-per-view?
Yep, every time.
My only...
I want people to walk into a NEOPro show and be like, that's where the Piledriver boys will be. Because, those seats last time, I'm changing my score. My score is going up to a 5 because our seats were better last time than they were, and they got a 5 last time. and my seats were better. 5, 10 out of 10 for NEOPro. Because the seats were 100% better
great.
last.
The seats were great.
My seats were a choice, dude. Let's get into it. We'll start off hot. We'll start the show. Cracked open with a big one. The Ultra Star, Ashton Day, coming in and going one-on-one against Patrick Hayes.
Yep.
This match went hard from the start.
It did.
Phenomenal job by both guys. It was the classic good guy versus bad guy. Patrick would get up on the thing. Everybody booed the shit out of him. Ashton gets up. Everybody cheers him and cheers him. Yeah, it was great.
Ashton got a really good warm welcoming from the NEOPro crowd.
I agree. Well, he had
how about Patrick bringing in that heat, dude, with the fans?
Dude, we said it before. He's great. He's a great bad guy.
Great heel.
He hates the fans. You hate him. You love to hate him. I mean, he's good. So this match goes, and it goes. I'm talking fighting, wrestling. We had a little brawling. We had some, jumping around. One thing that actually surprised me out of this match, and my takeaway from this match, don't sleep on Patrick Hayes. Patrick Hayes won this match with a fucking frog splash off the top rope, and it was pretty. Like, I'm talking, I did not think that's where he was going. I thought it was going to be elbow drop, something. You know what I'm saying?
It was nice.
He's not a small fella. And he got
up there too.
And he got up there, and it was a full extension. It was pretty. So, props to Patrick Hayes for that. He did come away with the win on that frog splash.
Yes, he did.
So, sadly, my boy Ashton loses. Salty as hell about that.
That was a good match, though.
It is what it is. Hopefully, the powers to be at NEOPro saw what they needed to see out of Ashton Day to hopefully we see him come back, because
that's not going to be the end. We see Ashton again later on tonight. We're going to talk about that as it gets closer to that time. After this match,
go ahead.
Wrestling legend and former MCW champion Christian Vaughn came out and got a huge roar from the crowd. People love to see him.
He got a crazy pop.
He did.
And then what I think was funny, and like we were unfamiliar at this point. We've done some research since yesterday. Christian Vaughn has actually been around for a while. He's been with Mega. He's been around. And he got a big pop. And I think my favorite thing that he did was, it's been a while. Let me see that again. Or let me get some more of that. And the crowd went off for him again.
Yeah.
And it was
He basically announced that he is going to start his managerial career. So
yes, he's moving in to be a manager, yes.
Which I think he's going to be an amazing manager.
He came to scout talent.
Yeah. And also, after he announced that, he revealed some beautiful new hardware.
He had a bag with him, man. And as soon as he came out and he had this bag with him, we thought immediately, we were like, ooh, what's in that pretty black bag?
Whoa.
And buddy, let me tell you, they pulled out this 10 pounds of gold, and it looks beautiful.
That title is
the NEOPro Heavyweight Championship was revealed to everybody last night at NEOPro Revenge. I didn't get permission, so we took pictures of it, obviously, but we didn't get permission, so I'm not going to drop the pictures of it yet. Yeah. We'll wait for NEOPro to drop their pictures.
Yeah.
Unless they say something to us, but again, we didn't get pictures quality high.
That's for them to announce. If they want us to do it, we'll be more than happy to. But damn, I'm telling you people right now, before you even see it, this title is absolutely beautiful.
They have a tournament coming to crown a champion for this belt.
Well, the tournament is going to start September 30th and set the standard. And then the remaining two people are going to come back on November 18th.
On November 18th.
And then that's when the new champion will be crowned.
And the new champion. That's what I said. I was going to say. You didn't let me get there. I was getting there.
We said we were going to have a tournament to crown it at September. It sounded like you were going to say it's going to be
tournament. There's going to be 8 qualifying matches. 8 qualifiers.
The way you made it sound like you were going to say.
Sorry, my apologies.
It's my apologies. It's my fault too.
But so obviously Christian Vaughn comes out and says he's here to scout talent. The next match, beautiful match to scout talent for. the NEOPro Showcase Invitational 4-way match.
Which was my
The
match of the night.
Thunderbird, Jake Ely, the good one, Pastor CeeLo, Alex Daniels, and Colton Quinn. This match went hard from the beginning.
This is
First
my
of
match
all,
of the night.
First of all, CeeLo gets the amazing ovation that he always does every time.
He's so over, bro.
I even heard Ely say to Alex Daniels or Colton Quinn, I can't remember, before the match started, he was like, what? It's got 40 names in there or something. Like, the people love the good pastor. They contribute to the collection plate of the mega church. And Colton Quinn, real quick, super surprised by him. Great job by him. I did hear earlier in the week that, remember I talked about it last time, he busted his nose. Yeah. Great showing. He took a couple solid kicks to the face. Hella good match by him. We knew Jake was going to put on a solid performance as well as CeeLo. But the most surprising, and I hate to even say it's surprising because we've heard stories, Alex Daniels.
Yeah.
Holy hell, dude. One point he was, dude, look, this dude was so phenomenal. And I'll use a word my boy Butchie shared today when he shared the Piledriver, because Alex Daniels, congratulations, sir. You are the Piledriver Podcast Wrestler of the Week.
Yep.
But Butchie shared it when we shared it earlier on the socials, and Butchie put it up, and it's the best way to describe him. Alex Daniels is ice cold, bro. He's ice cold, man. Dude, he's good.
This is my first time seeing him in person. I've been familiar with Alex Daniels for a while. I knew he can go, but seeing him in person, and bro.
The one point in the beginning or towards the end of the match, like where he messed up on the foot, like his foot slipped off and he caught it, the way he like adjusted and caught his foot and went and like it still pulled off the move. Just little shit like that is professional shit. Like,
dude, he was,
again, we had heard about him. We had never seen him. We had heard his match with Butchie B at Mega went hard. Everybody I talked to said it was a 5-star match. So he gets in here and he puts on an amazing showing, pulls off the win, and Christian Vaughn announced before the match, the winner would automatically get entered into the tournament for the championship. So Alex Daniels is your first tournament match, qualifying match, entrant, whatever you want to call it, in this 8-match tournament to decrown a NEOPro champion. Alex Daniels has a shot at the title.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations, Alex Daniels, on the win. Piledriver Wrestler of the Week. Thank you for a great show last night. Good job, dude.
Can I just say that the interaction between Jake and Pastor CeeLo is everything that I thought it was going to be.
100%. 100%, dude.
So good.
I want them in a solo match.
Oh my god!
Like
they were arguing the whole match, not the whole match. It was
the whole match.
It was great. It was great. I love it. It was everything I thought it was going to be. It was good.
Dude, 100%. Like you said, that might be my match of the night. Is that your match of the night?
Was the Fatal 4-Way?
Okay.
It was the toss-up between that and then Cash Shake and Wilbur and Dontavia.
Another match, the next match we went on to, was the return of Studio 86 going against a debuting Saturday Night Special team out of West Virginia. So we had never heard of them before. Came on, put on a great show. Studio 86 obviously got a big win at NEOPro 1 against Warhus. So coming in, I guess Studio 86 was the favorite to win, I would say, in NEOPro's books anyways. Saturday Night Special gave it everything they got, and once again, Studio 86 used uncouthful tactics, I'll say, to pull out a W.
I'm gonna say it. He hit him with a damn Four Loko can.
He did hit him with a damn Four Loko can. It was in the fanny pack.
It was.
He hit him with the Four Loko can. The ref didn't see it. Studio 86 from Detroit, Michigan walks away with another great win in NEOPro Wrestling.
And these dudes came out. They're from Detroit. They talk their shit, saying they're from Detroit. But they also whipped out a Steelers flag.
He did. Dummy. But let me say, and as much as, it pains me to say this, we got to look at the NEOPro Heavyweight Championship. In the near future, I would assume at some point there's going to be NEOPro Tag Team titles. If they brought all the titles out, Dean, at one time and said, hey, here's all the belts,
Yeah.
Studio 86 would have to be the front runners for tag team champions.
Yeah.
They're good.
They're
They're
good.
assholes. They're assholes, but they're good. They're good.
I actually wouldn't mind seeing Studio 86 and Saturday Special and run it back.
Yeah, 110%. Put a stipulation on it.
Let's get a no DQ match.
There you go. So Studio 86 walks away with another victory. Phenomenal match again. Phenomenal tag team match. Now, this next match here. We were worried about this one going in. Originally, it was just slated as a normal old match. And then it got changed to a no DQ match.
Yeah.
The Beast Man going one-on-one against Cowpoke. First time seeing Cowpoke Paul for both of us.
Yeah. Amazing.
Great character. Great energy. Great. I hate like heart, moxie. You know what I'm saying? Intangibles.
Dude's got it. The dude's got it.
He's got it. Got it.
If you're not familiar with Cowpoke Paul, better hop on board.
Definitely down with Cowpoke Paul. Beastman wailed on him pretty hard for a while with a lot of things.
Paul gave him smoke too.
Paul came back though and was just throwing chairs at this Beastman. I'm talking launching the metal steel chairs at his forehead. Favorite spot in this match, Dean? Obviously, you know what it is. You remember what it is. Cowpoke Paul scales the wall like a damn spider monkey, creeps over, crossbody splash. I'm talking 12, 15 feet in the air.
Yeah. Easy.
Jumps down on the Beastman. Smashes him. Great.
Yeah,
great spot.
That's the spot of the night for sure.
Killer spot. Get back in the ring. I'm talking they're pulling guardrails from the fans. They threw somebody into the chairs. They cleared out a whole section of fans to fight in the crowd. Like, it was phenomenal match by both men.
Jaxie got split open. Beastman was
Jaxie got split open on her. She did a Hurricane Rana to start off the match or during the middle of the match. She thought it was going to hurt Cowpoke Paul, but all it actually did was launch him into a Tope Suicina into Beastman on the outside. So, it kind of, I don't know. Jaxie got split open. Paul was bleeding a little bit. He got kicked in the face, and at one point though, they made the announcer and the timekeeper get up out of their area, and there was a nasty power bomb through the table.
I got that video too. I got a good video.
I did too. It was a good one. He slammed the shit out of him.
We'll have a highlight video if you guys follow us on TikTok.
I'm gonna make one later tomorrow. I'll get it up. And this Beastman pulled away with this victory, but 100% Cowpoke Paul, another one I would love to see back at NEOPro Wrestling.
Yeah. But after that,
I'm pretty sure we took intermission.
Yeah, we took intermission.
I'm pretty sure and I got to walk outside. As we were walking outside, I shook hands with the franchise.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get that in there, because I felt cool.
So shout out to Jasko 503. Got the privilege to sit next to him, chop it up.
Yeah, we just showed when we showed up, and he was just next to us. We ended up having the coolest, I'll call them neighbors, sitting next to us during the show. Coolest dudes, man. Him and Chris, I believe his name was. They hung out and bullshitted with us, man. And intermission, we all bullshitted outside the circle, talked around, about wrestling and this and that and video games, and really cool guys, man. He's got a YouTube. Check him out.
Yep. Go give him a follow, Jasko _503 on YouTube, Twitch. Give him a follow. Solid dude.
Yeah, 100%. Great guy, man. Great guy. Yeah, so it's always good when you go to a show and you get good guys that sit next to you like that, or at least fans that'll interact with you. Those are always cool. So that's cool.
Always cool.
Coming back from the intermission, we had probably my match of the night. I don't know what to say. This match is, I don't have words. I loved everybody. It was
Yeah,
that match.
you were conflicted here.
I was conflicted
You were.
because we all know that I love Cash Inc. It's hard to not love Cash Inc. But here on the Piledriver podcast, we also love Wilbur Whitlock. So, you know, and Dontavio coming in, or
Davio.
coming in, Dontavio, damn it, Dontavio coming in, and Wilbur Whitlock coming in, and just like I didn't know what to do, and then you know Ken and Cash Inc. come out and they see us and they're fucking running their mouth. They're pissed still that we got Wrestler of the Week and the Pop and Can, and they're still mad. So they of course start jaw jacking us. Then they get in the ring and Ken's shit talking me still, and so I'm like, okay, I'm like you know, like I'm not, because the whole crowd. The crowd is going nuts. I'm talking Wilbur chants just ringing.
Wow, dude.
Ken's pointing at me. I sit down and I'm like, nope, I'm Cash Inc-ing it right now.
Yep. I look over at you. You're like this. Like, nope. And
like,
I'm
it's
just
not me, it's them. It's not me, it's them. And you know, and then that's, you know, you look down at me and you're like, you know, Wilbur's gonna come over here and hug us, right? And I'm like, yes, I do, and I know it's gonna look bad. Hey, no bullshit. Wilbur and Dontavio come out, and the music hits. He comes over and gives us some love, and like I'm on this side, and he hugs us, and Ken's like, and I'm like,
what do you want me to do?
what do you want me to do?
We love Cash Inc.
I love Cash Inc. Big fans. I know that they're pissed, though. I know they're upset about Wrestler of the Week. They're going to come on the Piledriver podcast. We're trying to work out a time with their secretaries. They're busy. Cash Inc.'s busy, man. They got stuff to do. How do you think they make all the cash? So we're going to get them on the podcast. It has been confirmed. We're just trying to work out a date. That's it. It'll happen. Cash Inc. will be on here. They can air all their grievances against me, you, Wilbur, anybody they want. The platform is theirs.
Yeah. Whatever y'all want to say, because I know they're on a mission right now to prove that they're probably one of the best factions in wrestling right now. And
I agree. I would agree with that statement. Cash Inc. is one of the best factions in wrestling right now. But other than that, this match was A1 choice wrestling match greatness. Move after move, holds, tag team wrestling. Ken getting involved. Just A1 match. We got a tope from Wilbur. We got a front flips or a somersault splash from Dontavio. I don't know why I mess it up every time. I go right for the Don. It's because the Italian in me. It's the Italian in me that wants to say it that way. That's how I, you know. Sorry, bud. I'm sorry. You know, it's nothing personal.
He'll get it.
I think I said it to him last night like that. I was like, yo, what's up, Dontavio? I said, damn it.
Like, what can I get it right? Hold on, shout out to Pastor CeeLo with the Piledriver.
I was gonna say that too. We forgot to mention that, and I can't believe I forgot to mention it. I got a great video of it during the Fatal 4-Way Invitational. There was an assisted front flip Piledriver, and it was Piledriver. It was good, you know, like just good. So thank you, CeeLo, for that. Appreciate you.
That was beautiful.
The Matt Cash Inc. unfortunately wasn't able to pull out a victory, though, in this tag team match. They weren't able to come to NEOPro and dethrone the King of Canton. Wilbur and Dontavio.
You almost got it again.
I almost did it again. Wilbur and Dontavio both hit nasty cutters.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like, Wilbur comes out with this cutter. Dontavio comes out with this nasty springboard flip cutter. Dude,
Dontavio's was clean.
To win the match, take the tag team home, and Canton went hard again.
I don't know if I got a video of that. I might have.
I did. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I sent it to him earlier today. Yeah, that match was phenomenal. And then Look. All right. Look. I said it before. And I did it myself. And once I did it, I learned to never do it again.
What?
At one point in my life, in my wrestling career, I counted out Jimmy Shane. I said he couldn't do something. And he proved me wrong. Since that day, I've never counted out Jimmy Shane again. I told you last week on the podcast, don't you dare count out Jimmy Shane because he's going one-on-one with the franchise. And I thought Jimmy was going to whoop his ass. What happened? Tell the people.
Jimmy beat the 4-time ECW champion, Shane Douglas, in 6 minutes and 3 seconds.
Jimmy, if you're watching this or listening to this, but if you're listening, I want you to know that I'm wearing your shirt right now because you were about close to being the first ever 2-time Wrestler of the Week. Me and Dean legit had a debate about it today. It was the first time we've ever had a debate about Wrestler of the Week.
He got him with the chain.
Yeah.
Back from what Shane did to him. That NEOPro
He caught him. Hey, karma's a motherfucker, dude.
And then Patrick Hayes came out. And then Ashton came out with the Rex Kwando.
Patrick Hayes coming out and trying to help Jimmy and, kind of distract Shane Douglas was a little wild. Then they started jumping Shane Douglas in the ring. And who makes a save?
Our boy Ashton.
The Ultra Star. First off, shout out to Ashton's fucking pants. All right, he comes out with
came out like Rex from Rex Kwando. Who wants a roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing these bad boys?
Hey, and what's funny though is I got that video. I got a video where he's like, I can't remember what he's doing in the video, but he's like, he's either talking or talking smack. And you hear and if I'd held it for like maybe half a second longer, I'd have got the rest of the quote. But you're like, who wants a roundhouse kick? And I'm like, oh, I got it. And then the video cuts out.
I'm jealous.
We totally
thought
the same thing. He came out looking like a fucking American badass with his.
He had the Dream Team Bird and Magic Johnson shirt on too, throwback, dude. The fit was nice.
Making the save, getting love from the franchise, and then basically the franchise said he was going to get out of wrestling. Like he was going to retire and hang up the boots. And he said every time he sees Jimmy Shane, he's like, this motherfucker wants to fight Jimmy.
It's like he lit a fire under his ass like no one has in a long time.
If we're being technical in the Shane versus Shane feud, it's 1v1. It's 1-1, baby.
We got to have a roll match. Because
Shane Douglas got the tag team win with Wilbur. But Jimmy got the one-on-one win. So now I think the only rightful solution is you have the best of both worlds. The tag team match was a no DQ match, right?
Yeah.
That's Shane Douglas's bread and butter.
Can we get Shane and Ashton versus Patrick and Jimmy in a no DQ tag team match?
We already had a no tag team. Yeah, so I mean, who knows? Who knows the route they go with this? Clearly, I think Shane Douglas is going to be hanging around NEOPro for a while, at least putting his mark on it, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. Shane Douglas is pretty freaking cool.
Shane Douglas is the man. Shane, if you're listening, we would love to have you on the pod.
This is the part I was talking about earlier. Bray McKenzie comes out after this match, after the Jimmy match, and he gets in the ring. He didn't even get to finish a sentence. He had something to say
a word.
Yeah. Izzy Lambert shows up from behind, wrecks him with this kendo stick again. Or, not again, but second time in a row, Izzy's just showed up and wrecked somebody with this kendo stick. NEOPro, apologized on their socials for any harm this caused or, anything. He's not conducted himself in a professional manner. I guess that's why he's not allowed to be. All he wants is a match. Give the man a match. That's what I say. So, and after that, we moved on to the final match of the evening, the main event. The guiding light, Matthew Taylor going one-on-one with the movie star Justin Maine. The main event, sorry, not the. Why did I call him? Why did I think it was the movie star? He gives me Johnny Cage vibes.
He is a movie star. He stars in movies.
I know. But he gives me Johnny Cage vibes.
Oh,
I thought that was his. His name's the main event, Justin Maine. So yeah, the main event, Justin Maine versus Matt Taylor. Great match.
Yes.
Great match. I think the first one was better.
I think there was too. My only complaint about this match was it's not really a complaint, but it just kind of like it ended abruptly. I think it kind of just got in the ring. Or like
I can see that. Like, yeah,
I wanted more. Maybe it's just me being like greedy and selfish
maybe it's
because
just
like
you being selfish. Yeah, you're like, I just wanted more. I thought we were going.
like
I thought we were
fight
going 10, 15
forever.
more minutes. Yeah, I mean, it was a phenomenal match. It kind of went outside a little bit.
It was a damn good match.
Um, this match for me had the competition for spot of the night. So as we all know, a guy like Matthew Taylor, when he comes out, he's got his, Gospel of the Light book, bottle of the bubbly. At one point, I don't know where he reached up and grabbed the bottle of bubbly from, but they were wrestling. They had been wrestling already. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
And
good question because I don't remember him either. Go ahead.
Maine
Sorry.
pops up on the fucking ropes, does a moonsault, and somehow Matt Taylor has the bottle of bubbly, had taken a drink of it, and missed or whatever it is in the face of Justin Maine.
It was perfect.
Amazing spot.
And like you said,
I got a video of it. It looked beautiful.
Oh, you got clipped.
Great job for that spot. Plenty of things. I mean, this is one of the ones where Jay Sco and his buddy were behind us, and they were big Matt Taylor fans, so we got along great for this match because I'm a big Matt Taylor fan. And we kept chanting, "Pray for him, pray for him." It was good, man. Unable to come up with a win though.
I know when
Matt
he came
Taylor.
out, you jumped up and was cheering on Matthew. And I kind of sat down, like, I like Matthew Taylor, but that's your boy.
A couple people actually noticed that and said that to us. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember that one dude said that to us? And he was like, "It's cool how you guys are like that. Like, he likes one and you don't. And I'm like, hey, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Like, I love you, Dean, but I don't give a shit about your opinion. It's not mine. Like,
Right.
that, like you're allowed to think something different than me. That's cool.
Fuck yeah.
But it was a phenomenal show. Once again, NEOPro has told you to come and they will deliver. It's the Field of Dreams scenario at this point. You build it, they come, and we're coming.
And the next show
we're coming.
Is kind of what they're doing right now. They're setting the standard. That's what it's called. Set the standard.
September 30th, I believe, correct?
Yes, September 30th.
September 30th. I don't think we've had a date or a venue. Will it be at Stark County Fairgrounds again? I'm not sure.
Assuming it will be, but
I would assume, but I'm not 100% sure.
Stay tuned with that. We'll release it as
as soon as we know, we'll share it on our socials or their socials. Just overall phenomenal job by everybody involved in NEOPro Wrestling. That's I have nothing else to say about it.
Like, are doing a phenomenal job from the locker room, the crew, people who set it up in place, camera crew, everybody involved.
One of the crew guys, Nick, came up last night, introduced himself because he knew, like he was like, "Oh yeah, you can Piledriver guys, awesome, hell yeah, I'd love to meet you, dude. What's up, man? Like my name's Mike. I want to know Nick, the fucking security guy or ring crew guy or whatever he is, as much as I want to know Ashton.
Right.
Like you guys are all important. We're team effort, bro. You grow, we grow. Let's grow.
Everybody on the NEOPro staff, you guys are doing a phenomenal job.
Again,
and it is an honor for us to be able to win this first two shows and to be a part of what you guys are building. And you guys are just.
I'm here for the long. I'm here for the long haul. I'm here for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere. So
the boys are here.
Good luck getting rid of me at this point.
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere.
Moving on. I do have a couple things I want to talk about. Super wise. I mean, we have a couple more weeks. Ohio Championship Wrestling has a show July 8th. Kim Tam Park at Melanie Springs. It's the last show before we go to Summerfest. And we've had a couple matches already announced for this show, all right? I'm sorry, just one match, but we know what's going down at this show. But we did have a match announcement that I wanted to put out there in case you didn't see it. So at the Heritage Grand Prix, we will have 7 tournament matches to determine a number 1 contender for Chuck the Truck Heritage title. Just added the other day, though, the match.
Yeah. I'm about this match.
The winners, the tag team champions, in a tag team match against the Ohio Heritage champion and Lord Thomas the Brute, the heavyweight champion.
My big question is,
all 4 melts in one ring at St.
Can Chuck and Brute coexist?
This is I don't know. Looking at the rest of the roster though, and just based on what I've seen since I've been around OCW, if you were to make an OCW Mount Rushmore, it's these 4 men right here.
That's fair.
Tommy, or Lord Thomas the Brute.
Yeah, put Jake in there.
Jimmy, Robbie, and Chuck the Truck.
Then you got to add Jake.
Jake's the bird. He's flying at the top. He's sitting on one of the heads. That's my boy, Thunderbird.
Oh.
But this match is already phenomenal. Now, my question for you: we don't have any announcements of who's going to be in these tournament matches. Give me at least 2 wrestlers you'd like to see in this tournament.
Gino and Kenny Cash.
Ooh, Kenny Cash. That's a good one. I am going to go last week's Wrestler of the Week, the professional Brandon Fields. I would like to see in this tournament. I love the Killer Instincts without Nick Khan. And then a guy I wanted to see get the brass ring. My pick for the brass ring. I'd love to see Brian Huff in this tournament. So that would be solid. Other people, obviously, I want to see in the tournament that I hope are in the tournament that I wouldn't even have to, kind of want to see. Sure, Bet Astronax, I hope gets a shot.
Yes.
Thunderbird Jake Ely, I hope gets a shot.
I agree.
I mean, I'd love to see the Baker in there. Just there's plenty of people that could be around. There could be some surprises thrown in there as well. You never know. You got to know. Stay tuned with us. OCW and all their socials is we'll let you know when they let us know these kind of stuff. That's the next show for them is July 8th at Kim Tam Park at Melanie Springs.
Sorry.
You're good. Last little bit of news. We have a show for Mega Championship Wrestling. It is Saturday Night Slam, the Moose out front. And the Moose is out front. So if you haven't been paying attention to Mega Championship Wrestling's social medias, Brandon is looking for a moose. He's all around. He's got, he's at the Mickey Martin Moose, and he found Bullwinkle, and just, there's a lot of stuff.
Brandon, did he find the moose? Did he report it? Find it yet?
Not yet. But we do have matches for this already, at least 4 that I know of.
Okay.
Starting off hot, it was the first match. It was announced here last week. Ashton Day going one-on-one with Alex Daniels. Banger already. I'm excited for it. You have on the pre-show, we had a match announced for the pre-show. Louis Giovanni versus Aaron Holloway. Great match for, it looks like, rookies. I know we're familiar with Louis. We've seen him a couple times. Never seen Aaron. Excited to see that. The rookies always put on a great performance. Because they're hungry. They're hungry out here in the streets.
Don't sleep on this
another match. Another match that was announced, and this one I think you don't sleep on. Okay. This one I'm really excited for because I've heard rumblings about this person, and he's actually making it looks like, does it say mega newcomer? So it's like maybe his mega debut, or maybe he's only wrestled once or twice for mega, but he's a newcomer to the scene. And I've heard great things. Lemmy will be defending his Fighting Spirit Championship against a returning El Taino, and Dios Salvador.
I've seen that today.
I've heard of Dios. His shirt that he wears, his merch shirt.
Yeah.
Don't doubt Dios.
Oh no.
I saw that shit and he was like, don't doubt me. Don't doubt me.
I already like it.
I already love it. I saw him wrestle. I did a little bit of research on him. Saw a couple matches. He's wrestling in Indiana, stuff like that. He looks real good, man. I'm kind of worried about Lemmy. More so because if you go look on their Facebook right now, like look at the profile picture or whatever it is for this match, whatever you want to call the picture. He looks fucking mad.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he's coming in to take a title. He means business.
I got that vibe off him too, for real.
But don't doubt out Lemmy and the power of Skittles because they work, all right? And then last but most certainly not least, just announced 2 days ago, we will have a trios match. Exodus and Emily Locke, who I'm not familiar with anybody. I will do some research before the Saturday Night Slam. Exodus and Emily Locke going 3-on-3 with the good one.
Yeah, dude.
Butchie B and Sebastian LaShawn. The mega church is in full effect, baby. And again, I'm biting Butchie's quotes all day today. He shared when he shared it the other day when I saw it. He said, "I can't remember the last time we lost when we were all together." He's not wrong. And then I got to thinking, and I'm like,
he's not wrong.
I got to thinking, I'm like, every time I'm like, apart, they've been, here and there getting a couple wins, mega church, getting here, making some headway. I'm like, but when the mega church is together, the mega church dominates.
That's a fact, bro.
So I'm super looking forward to this match. Butchie's been one of my mega favorites since day one. So the fact that I missed his last couple matches and we're going to be here for this, and it's a 6-way or a trios match. This match looks fire ready. I highly doubt Brandon's even halfway done with the card. This show looks great. So far, we're only 4 matches in.
Don't. I'm not going to doubt it for 1 second. They're going to put on another amazing show, as always. There's another person. I know I'm not trying to backtrack. It just came to my mind. Another person I would like to show up in this Grand Prix, maybe as a surprise entrance, if they're able to. I miss seeing Austin Blaze in OCW.
I miss Austin. Excuse me. I miss Austin as well. I was just thinking about him the other day.
I don't know if he's fully healed from his injury. I hope so, but man, that kid can go. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool surprise entrant.
Who else would be a real cool surprise entrant?
Who?
Dantavio.
I
almost did it again, dude. It's my natural Italian abilities. That's how it wants to say it. It's like a Dantavio. Exactly. And that's just, that's how my grandpa talked and shit. Like, sorry, man. It's not intentional. I'm getting it one day. Dantavio, though. Dantavio show up in this tournament? Bruh?
Glenn Lane, make this happen.
Wilbur?
Yeah. Another news, though, we have a huge interview coming up. It should drop later in the week.
Okay, so yeah, the way we don't know how the schedule will drop. Our producer gets busy sometimes. Hopefully, this episode will drop on Monday. When you're listening to this, the next day, we'll have an interview. It'll drop the next day after this episode drops. So I can't give you a schedule. Tuesday or Wednesday, the interview will be out. All right. But Monday night, we will be interviewing the one and only president of wrestling, Philip Stamper, baby.
Yeah, member of the unit.
Super excited, man.
Wrestling Revolver, man. This is who had a banger show from what I've seen.
Jake Christ with a new title last night. I saw that was shared all over socials today.
He deserves that. Shout out to Jake.
Yeah, Jake's good. I saw him the one time.
I gave him some love on Twitter, and he retweeted it, and I just said, "Dude, you deserve it." And good for him. Love to see it.
Oh yeah,
he's the new heavyweight champion. Yeah, the Wrestling Revolver and the Ring of Destiny was last night in Dayton, Ohio. They had the Rascals and RSP taking on SGC Second Gear Crew, which was Manders, Matthew Justice, Manser, and they had Moxley.
And John Moxley. Yep. That's a sick 8-man tag match too.
Yeah.
So yeah, tomorrow we will have Phil Stamper on the show.
Hell?
We got all kinds of stuff we're going to talk to him about. We're going to, have him promote anything and everything he wants to talk about. I'm really excited to have him on the show. So
I'm too.
This is going to be fun.
So stay tuned for that. But
we don't have much else to talk about. I did want to touch on a couple pro wrestling things real quick. Not indie wrestling. Real quick, the Bloodline's over. The Usos are out.
They're having a civil
super
war.
Kick, the super kick heard around the world. It was beautiful. I don't want to get into a whole Bloodline storyline thing, but I'll say we said this last night on the way home from NEOPro. It's the best storyline that WWE's done in at least 10 years.
It can be thrown in a conversation for greatest storyline in WWE history.
Agreed. 100%. Phenomenal storyline. It looks like we're going to get Solo and Roman versus the Usos.
3-year-long storytelling, basically?
Yep. And what's even better, I think, is this is where you get that pop for Uso, for either one of them, Jimmy or Jay, because Roman hasn't been pinned in a long time. You let them super kick him, and one of them pin Roman Reigns. Because it's not for a belt. He's not going to lose a belt. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you implode the Bloodline. The Usos definitely need to win this match.
Yes, and Roman needs to take the fall, not Solo.
Take the fall, yes. You can't have Solo take the pinfall. I agree.
I feel like if Solo took the fall, it would affect Solo more than it would Roman.
I agree with that statement.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Solo's got a good future ahead of him, dude. Solo's a killer. But yeah. And then we got CM Punk coming back. AEW Collision debuted over the weekend as well. Punk came out.
First of all, pop. The pop. Nobody
I didn't really
gets a pop.
fully hear the pop. I didn't have that.
Nobody
we were
gets
in the
a pop
car.
like Punk. Nobody gets a pop like
since
Punk.
We watched it in the car, so I don't really know
blew
how
out
loud
your
it
phone
was.
speakers.
Nah, doubt that.
I'm
sure
saying,
I'm sure he got a great pop though.
Nobody gets a pop like Punk, especially in Chicago.
You're a big Punk guy. I'm really not.
Not only the pop though. The main thing of the pop. What do you have in his hand, man?
A red bag with supposedly has the world title in there that he says he never really lost. And he's never did around until someone comes and takes it from him.
He never did. He never lost that belt. MJF never pinned him.
Tell me when I'm telling a lie.
That was the best part. Tell me when I'm telling a lie, because he didn't. And it was glorious. It was promo work from CM Punk.
I'll give him that.
Best in the world.
I marked out more for FTR coming out than CM Punk. But I mean, that's your boy.
Agreed.
I'm not hating on him. Like, I've never really been a huge CM Punk guy, so it's like,
yeah, no, but it was great promo work, a great job by CM Punk. And again, tell me where I'm telling a lie, because he never lost the belt, so technically he should still be the heavyweight champion. Or they should have did the same thing they did with the women's belt. MJF should be interim heavyweight champion. You know what I'm saying?
I just seen a video from that match where Samoa Joe was chopping the fuck out of him. You said you think Adam hits hard? Watch this. Or he said something along those lines. Dude, he was chopping the fuck out of him. Like, they sounded like some Walter chops, bro.
Yeah.
Samoa and CM Punk have a good feud.
I shared something on the Piledriver Facebook the other day of Walter chops. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
It was cool, dude. It was crazy. Like, it was a bunch of indie chops with Walter, and he was wrecking.
I would not want to.
So I'm gonna go a little differently. I don't really have anything else. Do you have anything else?
No, you got a top 5 first?
I'm gonna go a little unconventional. This one might be a little generic, but I did just think of it. I want to know your top 5 match stipulations. I'm not talking about like Royal Rumble or nothing like that. And if you're gonna classify, let's try to stay away from hardcore match. Because if you say hardcore match and I say, like
No,
the
I
chairs match.
want like
Okay.
terracotta match,
Yeah.
like shit
Okay.
like that. Like I want like specific names. All right, you can go first.
Okay. Perfect. My favorite match stipulation of all time, Hell in a Cell.
Okay. I've always liked the buried alive match.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah,
Those were really good.
they were.
Um, those were really good. And I kind of want to stick in that same vein and I want to take the casket match, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna yet. I'm gonna take another match that one of my favorite wrestlers is very, very well known for. Intercontinental title. Good old ladder match, baby.
A good one. That's a good one. I think I'm going to. Hmm. I just had a good one, and it's just like right where you're talking ahead. I'm like, cool, he's not saying it, and then it's my turn. It's like, do 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 do. What the fuck was it? Oh my god.
Better cut something else
Oh,
and hope I
okay.
don't.
I'm just gonna get this one out of the way. I always love a fans bring their own weapons match.
That one, I've only been to the one, and let me tell you, it was a phenomenal experience because that
That
was
that's the one I was trying to think of.
To see Bobby Beverly using my pizza cutter that I brought because I was like, "Hey, there's a pizza cutter in there," and he was like, "What?" Grabbed it, like, yes.
Shout out
I'll
Bev.
give you that one. I'm gonna actually take a play off of that, and this was a play. I mean, it didn't necessarily just happen to work out that way based on what you picked. Pick number 3 for me, First Blood.
Okay.
First blood matches were cool, dude, back in the day, especially when they would put like Stone Cold versus Kane. Because how you
Yeah.
gonna make Kane bleed? He's wearing a fucking mask. Like,
Right.
like that stuff was cool. So first blood matches were always really cool for me.
I'm gonna have to go with an I Quit match for my third one.
That's
And
where my
it
next one's
always
headed.
comes back to Rock versus Mankind.
At the was Sunday Night Heat or whatever during the Super Bowl where they recorded it.
Rock was fucking
It might have
up.
been a different one. That might have been at Royal Rumble. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. No, it was halftime heat. It was Super Bowl.
Yeah. So yeah, that one was
Rock
really
was
where they
fucking
had to
him up.
record Mankind saying I quit and play it over the arena so because he really wasn't gonna say it. That was cool.
Yeah.
Um number 4. I want to take that one, but I feel like that's a cop out. Um Money in the Bank.
Okay.
Money in the Bank. I like the I'll even go original Money in the Bank when there was like 10 fucking people in it. You know what I'm saying? Like where they would fill the ring up.
Yeah.
And there was, like Shelton Benjamin was running up ladders and shit like that. Like that Money in the Bank, not Money in the Bank running through WWE headquarters. That shit was stupid.
I agree. I agree.
Where they
100%.
threw Asuka off the building. Like, what? Like this
Yeah.
building's 300 feet tall.
I mean, it was cool for a one-off kind of thing,
Mhm.
but I hope they don't ever do that again.
Yeah. So yeah,
Um,
Money in the Bank.
I really like the setup for this match. Match itself over the history of it have been hit or misses. Actually, I'm going to save this one for next round. My fourth pick is going to be a War Games match.
There you go. That's a great, great, great match. All right. Honorable mention.
I really
Hair
hope you
versus hair.
don't.
Hair versus hair.
That's a good one.
All right. And
Please don't take it.
my favorite match stipulation, not my favorite, because it was my favorite have been number 1, but number 5, my favorite, most random stipulation that's gonna make it into my top 5. Custody of Dominic Mysterio in a pole match or whatever.
What the fuck?
anything on a pole match.
I guess-
I always thought they were kind of dumb.
I guess WWE had a live event down in Dayton today or yesterday.
Yeah, and Roman wrestled for the title.
I don't give a fuck about that. Dominic and Ray had like a no DQ weapons match or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for Father's Day, and
Nice.
Ray was beating the shit out of him. Like having been
Nice.
over on a chair and he grabbed like some leather strap and was whipping his ass.
Started
Like,
whooping him.
legitimate.
That's great.
I seen some clips of that. That was cool.
But no, in my opinion, it's super funny to see Dominic Mysterio, obviously, in my opinion, doing a really good job with the Judgment Day. And it's the same kid that 20 years ago Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio fought over custody of. The same fucking kid. You can see it in his face. Like that was a great, hilarious time in wrestling, in my opinion.
I got to give him his flowers. From where he was before joining Judgment Day, like I was really critical of him. He's growing on me.
I hated Dominic Mysterio when he was with his dad. I hated him. I was like, oh, he sucks. He's gonna get, the flowers because he's last name Flair style shit. And then he beat up his dad and joined Judgment Day.
Yeah, dude, like he has progressed so much in all aspects of his game. He's getting better on the mic. Dude's getting nuclear heat with the fans. And
nuclear heat.
I just got to give him his press.
What you got honorable mention?
Elimination Chamber match. My honorable mention.
Good choice.
And my number 5, it was kind of short-lived, but I always loved it. Inferno match.
Inferno match. I was gonna say Inferno match earlier, but they're so corny. Like they were so corny. There was only one good one, and the best part about it is like when they would slam them and in the ring, the fire would get bigger.
Yeah, dude. Wasn't Kane in the first one?
Yep.
Was it Kane versus Taker?
Really good, man. Inferno, yeah, it was Kane and Taker, I believe. Because that was the stipulation that Kane brought with him, because Undertaker was scared of fire because of the funeral home burned down, and that's how he lost his parents. That's why Kane was burned. That was like the storylines back then were very, very in depth.
Yeah, and then Kane loses his mask and he has no burns, and it's like,
yeah, they had his face like all black makeup.
He used to talk like this.
Well, with the thing, like he smoked too many cigarettes.
Yeah, then all of a sudden he's corporate Kane.
Yeah, and now he's the mayor.
We never forgot.
And now he's the mayor of Nashville or something like that.
Yeah,
like governor of Knox County, Tennessee.
Yeah.
So,
whatever.
All right, man. Well, like we said, stick with us tomorrow. We'll have Philip Stamper on. We're going to be talking everything Wrestling Revolver. And, stick with us. We're going to be talking everything that we got. Mega Championship Wrestling, Ohio Championship Wrestling, and we'll keep you up to date on all things NEOPro all the way up until showtime on September 30th. Don't sleep on your tickets; they will sell out.
They will.
Got ours already.
Just do yourself a favor. Just grab them now.
Yep.
You'll be glad you did.
Yep. Don't worry about those front 2 seats though.
Yeah.
Those are
Well, we love you guys. Shout out to everyone who listens to us. We appreciate you guys. Give us a like, follow, share. It means more than you know.
To all the people that came up to us the other night and literally, obviously we wore the shirts. You see the logo behind me. We had our shirts on. It's not like we're trying to hide who we are, but for people to come up and say, hey, I listened to you guys. Great job. Anything like that, man, it means the world to us, dude. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for letting us know you're listening. We definitely appreciate you.
Right. Even if you give us some negative feedback, like let us know. Like it still means a lot. Just to know you guys.
If you hate Dean's beard, tell him you hate his beard. That's fine.
Just come up to us. We're not scary people. We're not assholes.
Yeah. We're very personable people. Yes. We will definitely shoot the shit with you. No problemo.
So thank you guys.
I like to make new friends.
Me too.
So yeah, come hang out with us. Yeah. You see us at the show, come hang out with us, talk some shop. You want to come on the pod? Let us know you want to come on the pod. Find us something to talk about. You're more than welcome to come on.
Disclaimer, in person, I've been known to have kind of like a resting bitch face, so I do kind of tend to look a little angry.
Not grumpy.
I'm not.
Dean's not grumpy.
I promise.
I'm pretty smiley for the most part. So you'll know that you'll think I'm happy right away. So
But yeah, thank you
All
guys. We love you. Give us a like, follow, share. We'll see you guys next week with another episode. But stay look for this Phil Stamper interview. It's going to be huge. Shout out to him for even coming on. Appreciate it, man. But shout out to Believe in Media sponsors. Go follow the whole team. BelieveInMediaLLC.com. We got everything you need. So drink your water. Be good to everybody. Be kind. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.